the VARSide Spurs Pubcast, coming to you all the way from the VARSide Arms. Joining me tonight for a drink and a bit of a laugh, I think, hopefully, we are joined by the J to the P. How are we doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm livid. I've believed all of the stories coming out of Spurs today, and I'm going to kick off big time. Excellent.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure that will be entertaining. But have you actually done anything else apart from get wound up by what's going on Twitter? Or
did some work today, obviously. A little bit. Got the aircon regassed in my car, which is nice.
Okay. Just talking about your car.
Yeah.
Didn't I see you kicking off at someone with some colourful trainers the other day or something?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
Yeah. Chris was wearing red trainers, and I said never red.
Yeah. I did. I had to bite my tongue. I had to sit on my hands and prevent myself from jumping in on that conversation.
It's Twitter. You can say whatever you want. If people believe it, it's
Photographic evidence probably would. I wouldn't need to say anything. It'd just be photographic evidence, I think.
It's only a car. It's only a fucking car.
Good stuff. All right. Okay. True. Nice one. Okay. So anyway, we're also joined by ABC. How you doing, sir?
ABC, A to the C.
Well, A to C. The only thing that's missing from A to C is B. So I'll just call you ABC.
Not if you go via D.
But then you get. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. How are you doing? You're looking resplendent. Looking resplendent in that absolute masterpiece of a top.
The Spurs J cloth.
Have you been painting, Andy?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. I mean, I have to say that is an absolute thing of beauty. It really is.
It is strangely, yes. Yeah.
I got mine the other day, and I was just like I popped it on, and it's like, wow, okay, this is better than I imagined. So, yeah, no, it's a lovely shirt. And you picked that up, I believe, on Saturday when you.
I went to the open training with Nuno. Took my boots and had a bit of a run around.
Full kit wanker.
They do, yeah, yeah. So I did quite well. I should be in contention for Sunday.
Didn't you fancy playing on Wednesday then? Don't do away games.
I don't like the dark. I don't like the bright lights either that shine down. It's a bit scary.
Ah, okay. Well, you won't be playing through the winter then, so you just play in the summer.
I am a summer footballer. Yeah.
You play pre-season, and that's about it.
Yeah, because the pitches are nice. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then you get loaned out. You get loaned back out to the VARSide.
That's right. Exactly. Everyone's a winner.
Well, apart from us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought you might bring that up. Yeah, but
okay, good stuff. We're also joined. Now I don't know where I'm going first. I think I'm going to go to our special guest first. So we're also joined by Pete from Spurs Ability. How you doing, sir? You'll have to come off mute though.
Sorry, I turned the microphone off because the dogs were woofing. So I thought that won't. Hang on.
He's back again.
Yeah, I'm still there.
You're still there. I mean, the dog's in the background, so I'm pretty sure.
I was just overcome by the multicoloured Bath shirt.
Are you not a fan?
I am a fan, yes, but I've got a shirt. I got this season's first team shirt, but I am disappointed because I got the yellow one from last season. It just the colours don't stain it at all. From my girlfriend's point of view, she says it doesn't wash properly at all. I'm saying that's not the issue. It's about wearing it. So, like where we go with it, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got the. I got bought the home shirt, and I think the home shirt's lovely for this season. It's a lovely shirt. But I don't normally get two shirts a season. Like normally it's one, or I'll either go home or I'll go away, or third kit or whatever. But like given the the home shirt was a gift, I actually decided to splash out myself and buy the away shirt. So anyway, so people, I mean, we'll have a bit more of a catch up as the pod progresses. I mean, we are joined by another person. I don't know if it's safe to go to her or not, because she looks very...
Is it Barbara Woodhouse?
I
don't even know who that is. How old is that person?
Well, she's dead now. Actually, she
There
was.
you go.
It was
she was like
80s.
a dog trainer in the.
But she was. I mean, she was old in the early 80s, weren't she?
She was.
So
she came up with the expression of walkies that everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And didn't she do sits as well, with the whole like flipping her hand up like that? Sit.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Something like that. Yeah. Exactly.
I know a lot. Considering I'm not a dog person, I know quite a lot about that. To be fair, I actually thought, Sarah, that you were going out into the in the garden and about to squat some weights or something based on the conversation that we had before we started recording. I thought you were going to give us a demo of how inadequate you thought the weightlifters were at the Olympics and why you should have been selected instead. So
no, I'm actually carrying a bit of a hip injury after picking up an injury on Saturday. So we had a gym barbecue, and the owners were really good, and they put up massive inflatables for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So all the kids left, and there was these inflatables left. So that was it. I was pulling adults up, and it was like an assault course.
Right.
So you had to run through all these things, climb up, and then slide down. And I just came right off the end and landed on my hip. So my hip's really sore. So I'm currently KO'd, but I am undefeated on the inflatable gauntlet run, which I think is the important thing.
It is the important thing. You've got to take your victories where you can. So are you currently trying to exercise to keep your hip moving so that it doesn't seize up and then you won't be able to get up, or it just happens to be the time that you need to exercise the dog? What's going on?
Yeah, so we have dinner and we put the dog in the cage, and then I feel guilty about leaving her in the cage because it's like almost her bedtime. So I'm just throwing a ball around while we're filming or recording, I should say. It keeps her happy, and maybe she'll actually go to bed.
Yeah. Well, we're filming and recording, but don't tell Jamie. See, he doesn't know.
You should have told me. I ain't brushed my hair.
We can tell.
Okay, so let's crack on then, because Sarah, you want us to be done in about 25 minutes, if I remember rightly. So we've got a few bits to cover. We've got a few bits to cover. So we'll start off with the friendly, the MK Dons friendly. Anyone watch the game?
Yep, certainly did.
You didn't watch it, Pete? Okay.
No, I've got a great issue with watching friendlies or paying ticket money to go to friendlies.
Yeah.
And it started off with England friendlies that were just absolute dire. They were absolute crap.
Mm.
And now it's like this season, it's not like we've got a whole load of new players in that you want to see what they're actually like or anything like that. And I can understand why they do it, but I'm not paying 40, 50 quid to go in and go and see it and all the travelling. Because, I live up on the Norfolk coast. So I've got a 2-hour journey each way and everything else. So to go to a friendly that's not really meaning anything, and I don't think they play with passion, and I think they're all terrified of getting injured and stuff like that. It's not a great deal.
But I watched it online.
To be honest, I've been watching more of the Olympics and that sort of stuff live on the TV and the rugby at the moment, rather than watching third division football matches. Yeah,
no, I agree. I've done that as well. I've managed to watch some of the Olympics, quite a bit of the Olympics. But the Spurs game was on Spurs TV, free to watch. So you kind of watch it and you catch up with some of the Skippy's like a new signing. Because you had to see what he's like this year. Tanganga's been injured all like last year. So there's all of these types of things. Anyway, so we'll ignore you, but we won't.
All right, I'll go away then. Shall I go now? Shall I go now? I'll go get a banana.
We will. Yeah, no, don't do the banana trick again, please. No. So, but whilst you're deciding whether you want to get banana, I'll ask Andy about the game. So, Andy, you watched the game. Same three scorers as the previous week, Andy, for us.
That's right. Yeah, that was a bit odd. Well, maybe it isn't so odd because I think all three of those players are showing their class in a slightly kind of repleted squad because a lot of our players are away at the moment. So the kids are playing, and even the kids are looking good as well. So quite impressed.
Yeah, I thought interestingly, actually, I thought Alfie Whiteman looked really good.
He did.
In goal, and I think the goal that he conceded, he couldn't really do anything about. But the penalty save was good. The penalty was a bit like that he gave away was a little bit,
his
could have done himself a little bit better.
His shot stopping seems pretty decent, but I thought his coming for crosses, he flaps a bit, but I guess that's something that can be coached.
You'd hope so.
Yeah,
you'd hope so.
Certainly his kicking's good. His kicking is really good as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, when he kicked the opposition and gave away the penalty, that was fantastic.
That was great.
That's how that. I mean, looks right up there. But I mean, Sonny getting on the score sheet again, Mora again, Ali.
Yeah. I thought Mora's having a great pre-season. He really is. He's getting his head up. He's making passes. He's assisting. And he's got loads of energy, which of course has always been the case. So,
but I think is that not just? I mean, he is looking good in pre-season, but is that not a continuation of kind of his end of season form? He started to display a lot more of those attributes at the at the end of last season, and seemed to be playing with a lot more, playing a lot smarter.
Maybe.
Hopefully that's hopefully
I think he just looks really keen to fight for his place in the team, and that's good. If we've got
another Portuguese speaker.
Yeah, exactly. That's obviously going to be something pretty positive with Nuno. But I guess things are looking pretty good so far for him.
Jay, did you watch the darts instead of the friendly? Was there any darts on?
There wasn't any darts on last week, so I saw the first half of the game and I saw the last 10 minutes. I thought Delhi Mora looked quite lively actually, and we've obviously got numerous twats on Twitter banging on about the lack of signings and this and that, but I think last season the likes of Delhi and Mora were probably putting in 6 out of 10 performances on average across the season. But if suddenly we've got two players that are back, that are putting in 8 out of 10 performances.
Hold on a sec. We're just going to cut to Sarah.
Yeah. I was answering you, but I was on mute.
I just wanted to do that.
He was such an asshole.
Just wanted to do that while you were running around. Sorry, you can go back on mute.
I agree with Jamie, though. I am listening. I definitely think that those are two new players if their form continues.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If they can put on average sort of 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 performances every most games, then that's going to have obviously a positive impact on the team. And obviously Skippy coming back, it is like a new player. I mean, it's obviously a player that we didn't have last season, so that's a real positive. But I'm hoping we're going to do a little bit more business in the meantime, which no doubt we're going to be talking about fairly soon.
Indeed. So that's all positive. As you say, Skip coming back looks really good. He definitely made the most of the loan last year. Just before we go on and talk about obviously the news that everyone is waiting to talk about, and I can see Pete is gagging to absolutely jump on. But Parrot has gone to MK Dons, right? He's underwhelmed again in pre-season. Not really looked the part. Looks like he really needs a loan spell that's going to really give him confidence and stuff. He's gone to